I'm Steve Johnson, News Director for theDove TV. Check out our other videos and visit our website at thedove.us. Thanks. Good morning. It's the top of the hour. I'm Steve Johnson with a reminder to get our iPhone, iPad, and Android app, and you can watch the Dove News on demand on your mobile app and on the Dove Roku channel as well. In the news today, more than 80 people were reportedly arrested during protests against a state island grand jury's decision not to charge a police officer seen on a video placing a man in a chokehold as he died. Thousands of protesters marched onto the streets of New York yesterday, chanting and blocking traffic. There were protests in other parts of the nation as well. Eric Garner has been suspected of selling untaxed cigarettes and wasn't armed. Amateur video shot by an onlooker showed Garner refusing to be handcuffed. The officer responded by putting Garner in what looked like a chokehold, which is banned under NYPD policy. New Yorkers like James Reynolds says he's astounded by the decision.
To kill that man over here over a loose cigarette, which costs 50 cents, to choke him, to have him saying that I can't breathe, you have video and you have audio and you can't get a conviction? What else you need?
Staten Island District Attorney Daniel Donovan says he has applied for a court order to release some information on that investigation. Three founders of a civil disobedience campaign that helped spark Hong Kong's pro-democracy protest movement entered a police station and surrendered as they promised after calling for an end to the street demonstrations. Professors Benny Tai and Chan Kin Man and the Reverend Chu Yu Ming were not immediately charged, but authorities say protests that have blocked streets in the Asian Financial Center for more than 2 months are illegal. The three were joined by dozens of supporters who planned to turn themselves in. The trio founded Occupy Central, which aimed to shut down streets in the financial hub to press for greater democracy in the semi-autonomous Chinese city. Their actions may have little influence on the student protesters, however, who make up the bulk of the activists. We may know by the end of the week whether a GMO proposal voted on last month will become law or remain defeated by voters. Measure 92 would have required labeling of genetically modified food in the state, but it was defeated by only 812 of the 1.5 million votes cast. The hand recount continues in all 36 counties, with over 85,000 votes being recounted in Jackson County. Clerk Chris Walker says ballot counters could end up putting the ballot in one of several categories.
They're looking, is it a yes vote or a no vote? And they put those in appropriate stacks. Yes is in a stack, no's in a stack. Then they're also looking for the overvotes or the undervotes. So basically on that table, we're going to have 4 separate stacks of ballots.
Ballot counters are also looking for any markings that the computer tabulation might have overlooked in the recounting effort, and she's predicting the count to be completed sometime this Friday. Well, let's take a look now at what we can expect on the weather scene for our area. And for Northern California, a 50% chance of rain with a high of 54 today. About a 20% chance of rain, 53. Expect rain come back in on Sunday. As we look into the Klamath Basin, a similar trend with a slight chance of rain today through Sunday. A high both days, all 4 days really, somewhere in the mid to upper 40s, maybe low 50s. Rain possibly coming in on Monday. As we head over to the Oregon coast, a good chance for rain today and tomorrow. A high in the Brookings and Coos Bay area 59, 58 tomorrow, 57 and clearing for Saturday. As we move to the Bend area of Central Oregon, a good chance of rain today, a high of 45, only a 10% chance on Friday with a high of 47 and a 20% chance and 45 on Saturday. And for Southern Oregon in the Medford area, 50% chance of rain today, a high of 58, 56 and clearing skies expected on Friday. That's a look at your news and weather right here on the Dove.